What do you think? Hi, I'm Ree. Welcome back to my channel, Mummy of Four Does Disney, and another Disneyland Paris vlog. Today we are going to attempt to do all of Fantasyland in one day. So we're going to take you along with us and see how much out of this list we can actually achieve before the park closes. A quick outfit check and then we are going to have to dash off because we are staying in a Disney partner hotel and there is a bus leaving pretty soon. So I am wearing one of my favourite Disney bound dresses that I wore to Hollywood Studios, but it was one of those days where it poured with rain and my outfit spent most of the day under a pack mat. I've got this absolutely stunning Minnie holding cupcakes Loungefly bag that was kindly gifted from Very Nico, as were my rather cool ears. There's a blog post below listing everything that we're wearing and all the things we mention, but also there is a discount code if you are shopping with Very Nico, so make sure you use that link and code. William, do you want to show us your Disney bound for today?
Yep.
So William has got some Chippendale 30th ears that I got on Shop Disney. I'm not sure if they're in stock on Shop Disney anymore, but they have got a few of them on sale in the parks, we noticed. The I'm Just Here for the Snacks t-shirt, which we bought that in Walt Disney World, didn't we?
Yep.
William is all about the snacks, as are most Disney fans actually. This bag is another stunning Loungefly bag from Very Nico, and it's Chippendale eating loads of snacks, which just goes perfectly. So William today is Disney bounding as park snacks. Bella's Disney bound. This is another one that we did in the Walt Disney World parks as well. But again, I think your dress was stuck under rain and yuck, wasn't it? So we've got a dress that is like Village Belle. Zara's got the same dress, but Zara is being Alice. So Zara's got a bow in her hair as a headband, and Bella's got one in her hair as Village Belle. Bella's taking this gorgeous stained glass Beauty and the Beast Loungefly. I have mentioned this briefly before, but we shorten the straps on the Loungefly, sometimes myself and always for the children, by just tucking the strap through on itself, and then it makes it short enough for a child to carry. Zara, why are we taking Winnie the Pooh for you today?
Because we want to meet Pooh.
We do want to meet Pooh Bear. Fingers crossed we can meet him and maybe Tigger too on Main Street. I was absolutely obsessed with Winnie the Pooh when I was little, so that feels very nostalgic for me. Shoes-wise, we're all wearing trainers and trainer liners. It's the most sensible thing to do in the parks. It might be prettier to wear other sandals and things, but just don't do it yourself, people. Just do not do it yourself because you will regret it. Your feet will not thank you. And then in addition to that, I am just taking a park shopping bag with some denim jackets in it. I have got my Princess Royal denim jacket, along with some pin badges we had in Walt Disney World, that hopefully we will need, because hopefully we'll be staying late enough for the fireworks. We'll see how that goes. Right guys, you ready to go?
Yeah!
We're staying at the Adagio Park Hotel. There is a bus around every hour. You have to pick up a timetable from the hotel, and the bus stop changes between morning and afternoon, so you have to keep an eye on that. You can actually walk as well. Yesterday we walked into Disneyland Paris, we did get the bus back, but just think about, you're going to be doing quite a lot of steps through the day when you get there, so it might be worth getting the bus. The children have got their priority passes around their neck. We used the priority pass system for the first time yesterday. Obviously we were using DAS in Florida and we're quite familiar with that. It's a totally different system. The priority system and the DAS are both for people with disabilities who struggle with queuing for whatever reason. In Paris there's quite a strict way you've got to prove your eligibility for it, which is different from Florida. Lots of other differences between the two systems as well. Let me know if you want me to do a video comparing them and explaining all of that. If you watch the earlier vlogs in this series, you'll know that we actually did buy annual passes for Disneyland Paris, which is really, really exciting. But even though you've got a pass for Disneyland Paris, you need a day pass to get in, so you need to pre-book your entry days. I'm not sure if this is how it's always been, but it's certainly how it is at the moment, I'm assuming since COVID. So I have got a reservation for today and tomorrow. As it stands, I don't have a reservation for Saturday or Sunday, so we're hoping that those open up Otherwise, I'm not sure what we're going to do for those days.
If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now.
We've arrived on Main Street and Bella has spotted a sign for Pooh Bear. So one of the things the children want to do today, fill up their autograph books with autographs. Oh my goodness. I see Pooh Bear. I see Pooh Bear. We've met some lovely characters in Florida, but obviously hugs weren't back yet. We're still wearing masks indoors. So this is a much more kind of a normal Disney experience for us for the first time, which is really exciting. Okay, so we're learning all the time. The queue for Winnie the Pooh is quite extensive, and there is a priority access, the disability queue, but in order to access that, it's not the same as the rides that we did yesterday. I mean, we did one attraction yesterday, but we'll be doing a lot more today. For the character, you need to go back. In this case, it's at 12 is the next one. You have to go back at 12 to make an appointment. So guys, 25 past 11, should we go and get some Disney snacks?
Yeah.
Then make an appointment for Winnie the Pooh, and then head into Fantasyland, because I know
different characters.
definitely a good idea.
Be our first autograph.
Oh, excellent. Right, well, let's go and get some nice Disney snack, and then we'll go and start tackling our Fantasyland wish list.
We only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living.
Oh, the castle. I love walking up Main Street and seeing the castle. And what do we sing on Main Street, guys?
Walk right down the middle.
So we haven't found cake pops yet, but we've decided to try and get something more kind of savoury and lunchy. So at least that way we've then eaten by the time we've seen Winnie the Pooh, and then we can eat all the treats without feeling like I'm just feeding my children treats without actual food. And then we are going to definitely head to Fantasyland. Are you going to go that way, do you? Okay, fine. There are two queues in this place. The queue looks quite big, but it's split, so it's not as bad as it looks. Right, what we got, Well? What are we going to choose? Right, so we've got these 30th Mickey sandwiches. Yeah, we'll go for some of these.
We are close. Can you feel it? Something is behind the clouds. We just have to believe it. That we can make the sun come.
So sadly, they're out of 30th Madeleines at the moment, but we're going to keep looking through the rest of the week. They do normally sell them in a few places on Main Street, including this one, but not at the moment. We've got two of these Mickey sandwiches. One is basically salad and cheese, and the other one is cheese and ham. And then we've got a beignet to try, plus a massive cookie the size of the children's faces, bigger even. It often works out a lot more cost effective to just buy a load of food and share it, and to be honest, the portions are quite big. Like, I would never eat all of that sandwich to myself. It's massive, so we're better off having smaller portions and snacking more often and having more variety, in my opinion. This one's got sun-dried tomatoes in it. Nice, actually. Can you try, Belle? Ah, the bread's nice. It's time for the moment of truth for this beignet. Oh, I can't think what I've ever had a beignet. No chocolate in the ear. I've ripped off an ear. Basically a donut though. Now personally I'm not a big fan of donuts, but I am going to try a tiny bit with the chocolate in it for the purpose of market research. It is pretty much a chocolate donut. I would never normally eat a donut. The chocolate in it is really nice.
I love it.
But donuts aren't for me, it's not my thing. Okay, let's try the 30th cookie, which is, let's see, bigger than Zara's face. It is, it tastes quite, it's crunchier than shortbread, like almost like a flapjack taste because of the golden syrup. What do you think of the cookie?
I really like it. It's kind of like shortbread.
Let us lose ourselves in a fairy tale. Who can say what's wrong or right?
So we've booked Winnie the Pooh for 1:05, which was the next available slot. We've just nipped in to the toilets in this arcade, which is the Liberty Arcade. It's well worth noting in Disney, a lot of the toilets auto-flush, which means there's a sensor, and when the sensor is no longer covered, the toilet flushes, which sometimes when you've got a small child, they uncover the sensor just by being tiny while they're still on the toilet, it frightens them. So if you take a post-it note and put it over the sensor while your child's on the toilet, it won't flush, and and scare the life out of them while they're having a wee. So now we're going to head up to Fantasyland, start tackling our list, and we're never going to get through everything.
I think we should do Snow White to start because it's closest, apart from Dragon.
Okay, well let's do that then. Let's do Snow White and the Dragon. Back down to Main Street to see Winnie the Pooh, then back up to Fantasyland.
Except they're two separate stories. Because it made it sound like there was one story.
Okay, yes, that's a very good point, Will.
Ones who can decide. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet.
Now, one of the things that we wanted to do yesterday, but it was closed, was the Dragon under the castle. It is quite dark in here. Very atmospheric. Zara's been very keen to see the Dragon, but is now, are you okay, Zaz? Or worried?
Okay, yeah.
I think you're very brave. Of the Fantasyland rides and attractions, we've so far done one. We actually looked at the castle yesterday. We've now seen the Dragon, which was really, really cool. And we've actually been through the shop as well. So if you're looking for Christmas decorations, like as a memento of your trip, then underneath the castle is the place to go. We need to find the entrance to the Snow White attraction, because apparently that's nice and close. Between 12:15, we're going to be back at Winnie the Pooh at 1:05. We can do one or two attractions. We could do Dumbo. This one or Dumbo? What do you think of that, Zaza?
Good. What's the Alice Maze?
Oh, the Alice Maze. Well, I don't think we've got time for the Alice Maze before Pooh Bear. I think the Snow White one has a potential to be quite scary for little ones. Your face looked a bit worried, but you say you're okay now. Yeah? What did you think of it? Would you do it again? Not sure? Yeah, it was pretty
Let's just go on
dark.
this car.
Not just like actually physically dark, but a bit sinister for little ones. So just perhaps bear that in mind.
Hi, diddly-dee, an actor's life for me. A high silk hat, a silver cane, a watch, a ring, a diamond chain. Hi, diddly-do, you sleep till after 2. It's great to be a celebrity, an actor's life for me. Hi, diddly-dum, an actor's life is fun. With clothes that
We made it!
So guys, what was the verdict for Pinocchio compared to Snow White? Because I would say they were quite similar rides.
Yeah.
What would you
But
say?
I would say, I wasn't scared of any of them, but I would say Snow White is more scary.
The smaller children than you.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. William, would you agree?
Yep.
What would you think? How would you compare Snow White to Pinocchio?
Well, Pinocchio was less scary, but the loudest bit was when it went really loud.
It went like a whoosh in the circus bit, didn't it? But other than that, it wasn't too bad, was it? The
Wasn't
the
scary,
Snow White
but
one's quite sinister, going through the dark forest and stuff.
Yeah, it was a bit
yeah.
scary for me.
It was a bit scary. Well, we've done it. You were brave. What now? Dumbo before Winnie the Pooh? Come on
It
then.
might not be scary for you.
Oh, maybe not for a grown-up. Come on, let's go on one more ride. Okay, slight change of plan. We're going on to Peter Pan because we were walking past it rather than going further away to Dumbo before we head back to Winnie the Pooh. We're heading back to Main Street to see Winnie the Pooh. Children of mine, what do you think of Peter Pan's flight compared to Peter Pan's flight in Walt Disney World?
I think it was slightly longer.
Dara said that on the ride. In all fairness, she did.
I don't know.
That's what she said.
I still think it's overrated.
You think it's overrated? Why? I love Peter Pan's flight. Why do you think it's overrated?
It's good. It's just like...
The queues. Yeah, the standby line, I don't know what they call the standby line here, but what they call the standby line in Walt Disney World is normally really long for Peter Pan's flight. You think it's overrated? I like it, I think it's quite magical. It was! Daddy 4 is right, it was more whooshy, that's the exact term. The Walt Disney World one is definitely more sort of smooth and gentle. The Disneyland Paris one is, yeah, for want of a better word, whooshy.
How you doing? I'm walking right down the middle of Main Street, USA. It's the heart of America, the heartbeat of a holiday. The place was made with a magical plan, and just around the corner is a Fantasyland. I'm walking right down the middle of Main Street, USA. I hear the music playing from the old-time ragtime band. I feel the whole place swaying with the people from across the land.
We're nearby Winnie the Pooh, ready for our appointment. We've just come into the Storybook store because apparently they have got, oh I spy them, the new Mickey main attraction Loungefly. I think they're only available to purchase if you're an annual pass holder. I mean, which we are. Do I need any more Loungefly? Oh wow, these are stunning. So this is the Small World, although Small World's not actually working at the moment here in Disneyland Paris. Oh, a hidden Mickey on Mickey. Amazing. So these are the Loungefly. They're rather gorgeous. Oh, they are security tagged in, guys. So I can't really show you the back. Oh, there we go. We can have a look at the back. The back is plainish. It's got numbers on the side. Anyway, those are rather gorgeous. I know they're available on Shop Disney in the UK to pre-order at the time of filming, but they're not in stock at the moment. And these are part of the Walt Disney World 50th celebration. Oh, look at the ears. Those ears. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. And over here we've got the one for the following month. So these are the tiki room ones, aren't they? The tiki room, yes. Ah, look at that with the parrot on it, and we've got Mickey, the actual Mickey main attraction, the enchanted tiki room. I've got to say, given the choice, I like the tiki room, but I love Small World and I love all the pinks and purples. So the Small World one's got to be my favourite of the two. Let me know in the comments which one you prefer. Very exciting because this is the children's very first character meet with autographs and hugs. Oh, and Bella, you did say you were hoping Winnie the Pooh would be your first one. Don't forget to show Winnie the Pooh your bag. This will be your first autograph, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing! Thank you. Flip to the right page, guys.
Page, what page? Here? Page?
Oh, thank you, Pooh Bear. Yay! Show Pooh Bear your bag. Show Pooh. Oh my goodness.
Your friends on it.
Yay! It's you. Yay!
How are your friends on it? They good?
Yeah, Tigger.
Oh,
Tigger, he's okay. Oh, and Piglet. Yeah. Oh, they're all good. I'm so glad. Come on, have a nice photo. Come on, guys. Yay!
Okay, look at me.
Love you, Pooh Bear.
Thank you so much, Pooh
Thank
Bear.
you, Pooh Bear.
Oh, amazing. Winnie. Let me see.
It says Winnie.
But that's Winnie the Pooh. That's his name.
That's his
Well,
first name.
isn't it? Back into the sunshine after cooling off in the Liberty Arcade. It's an absolutely glorious day here. Before we head back to Fantasyland, we are going to grab some ice cream. I think it's time for the first Mickey bar off the tray.
It's really hard.
It. Nice and actually frozen. Can we try a bit of Yoda, please?
No.
Oh, thank you, William, for being kinder than Daddy. Much softer. Am I detecting a hint of mint?
Colours mean different things. The green is mint.
Okay,
Mint and
excellent.
chocolate.
Brown is like...
And would you say these Mickey bars are the same as the ones on the cruise in Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah? Would you say they're the same?
The inside looks more cream egg.
Does it?
It looks more
So
like
it's white.
cream egg.
Maybe they are different.
They were white in Florida.
Yeah, I think they are. They are. You're right, Zara. They're harder, aren't they?
Yeah, that's different.
It's almost like the melting point of the Mickey bars is different to the Yodas because the Yoda ones are much softer. So let's assess our list of how well we're doing so far, because I have a feeling that of our list for Fantasyland so far, we've not done much. So, of this list, we have done the Sleepy Beauty Castle and the Dragon's Lair. We haven't done Carousel, we've done Snow White and Pinocchio and Peter Pan. So, in order to complete Fantasyland, we're going to need to do the Carousel, Dumbo, Alice's Labyrinth, Mad Hatter, Storybook Boats, Casey Jr. I think the Fantasyland station's closed. Am I right in thinking that right? So that's a no. We don't have to do that one.
The stations are like for going around on the Disneyland Railroad. So
Right.
they don't, I don't really count them.
Okay, so you can't do that one. So we're cancelling that one. And then, and we're going to cancel off It's a Small World. I think the Princess Pavilion, we're going to have to do another day because we're going to have to book a slot for that. So Carousel, Dumbo, Alice, Mad Hatter, Storybook Boats, and Casey Jr. Can we achieve all of that?
And fireworks.
The fireworks aren't on until 11. It's 2 o'clock. If we're able to stay, great. If we're flagging, then we'll have to do it another day.
If
Bella?
you want to go on the Mad Hatter's teacups, right next to it, we can meet and greet the Queen's Heart.
That would be cool. That would be very cool. Thoroughly enjoyed the Mickey bar. We're now going to head back up to Fantasyland to tackle some more of our wish list. Which ride is this, Zaza?
Carousel.
Now, in Florida, Zara was too scared to go on a horse the first time in the carousel, weren't you? And then you were brave, and when you went on a horse, you
Left there.
loved it. So horse this time?
Yeah.
Brave girl. So in Walt Disney World, I actually just stood on the floor and kept an eye on the shoulder, but Mummy is riding a horse this time.
The first time.
The first time, the first time, the first time.
Like a real horse.
Well, the was fun. As Zara pointed out, first time I've actually been on the horse. Now we're going to go and look for Casey Jr. up towards the back of the park. We've got to do Alice's Curious Labyrinth later. A Queen's Throne, that is cool. It's really warm now. Okay, found Casey Jr. What's the song?
It says Casey.
Casey Jr. running down the track, down and down the track. Daddy of 4 doing some vlogging now. I gotta take off my ears according to William.
Just in case.
So which film is Casey Jr. in?
Dumbo!
Hi guys, Daddy of 4 here, doing his usual vlog in Disney. And Bella of 3 people. 2. Sorry for the interruption with the s'il vous plaît. On the Bella is doing her first vlog of Choo Choo. Woohoo!
We've done Casey Jr. We're going to go on the Storybook Boat ride, which takes you on like a more scenic little trip around like miniature villages. We've got Belle's Castle, some of the bits we saw from Casey Jr., but at a slower kind of pace. Now William's pointed out that this area is not normally that busy. This area is heaving, but that is because the park is full today. There are no additional tickets available for purchase. It's completely at capacity. Apparently it's not a holiday in France, but obviously it's half term in the UK, so I guess lots of Brits holiday making it over here, filling the place up. This ride, obviously they don't have in Walt Disney World, they don't have Casey Jr. in Walt Disney World. William tells me there's a Casey's in California, is that right? Do you know if they have this Storybook Boat ride anywhere else, or is this exclusive to Disneyland Paris? If anyone's been to California, let me know in the comments if there are any rides that they have in Disneyland Paris and California, but not in Walt Disney World. That'd be interesting to know. One that Zara has been really excited to do. Zara, also known as Alice. And which one's this, Zara?
Mad Hatter.
And why did you want to do Mad Hatter? Who are you dressed as today?
Alice. Yeah!
Right, not too much spinning now, guys, because Mummy will feel sick. Agreed?
Yeah, but the thing is, you've chosen to go with us, you must do with us.
Which way are you doing the spinning now?
Dad, it was a little while since our ice cream earlier. Daddy of 4 is complaining about the lack of leg room in here. Maybe it's not designed for 5 people.
It's a bit snug in here.
Yeah. If you're vertically challenged like me, it's still a bit tight. To be honest, the biggest thing jammed against me is your leg. Really glad we haven't just eaten. feeling a little bit maybe nauseous. Is it the spinning teacups, or is it just the fact it's really, really hot? I think we need to find a little bit of shade before we go on another ride. Rehydrate. Oh, and have a little look in the shop, why not? So progress we're making on Fantasyland. So just now we've done Lancelot's Carousel, we've still got to do Dumbo and Alice, we've done the Mad Hatter, Storybook Boats and Casey Jr. So Princess Pavilion, we can go and see if there's any priority access for that. I know the queues for that in the standby queue are really, really long, but I don't know if the Princess Pavilion is a bookable one with the disability card, like Winnie the Pooh was earlier.
Don't forget Mickey Mouse too.
Is that in Fantasyland?
Yes.
Okay,
It's next to
so the
Fantasyland.
Characterland meets, we need to figure out if they're like Winnie the Pooh, which you had to go at a set time, so you had to go at either 10 or 12 for meeting Winnie the Pooh, to book a time to go back. We'll figure out if that's the same. If we've missed our slots on that, we'll have to do that another day. But we want to see if we can do everything else in Fantasyland as our little challenge. Now the other thing we want to do today, we were going to plan to save the fireworks, but it's currently 4:45 and the fireworks are at 11, which is super late. So I'm not sure we'll manage that today, but we do want to see Stars on Parade, don't we?
Yeah.
They've advised us for the disability, the priority like spacing, to go there at 5, so we're going to do that now. So I'm thinking I'm going to go and get a cake pop from over there where Daddy 4 said they were. Well, you lot sit with Daddy in the shade because it's really warm. We'll have a cake pop, another little drink, and then we'll do Alice's Labyrinth and Dumbo. Labyrinth's another word for maze.
The character meets closed like earlier.
Okay.
There's coming.
But if we can't do those today, darling, we have got more days and we have got annual passes, so we will come back. But I think
I'm
for the
just gonna
character
check
meets,
when they close.
I've heard for the character meets, you need to kind of do those earlier in the day, or you need to book them earlier in the day. So we're going to check that out. Okay, so they were not cake pops, they were Madeleines. And actually, the 30th Madeleines apparently even discontinued, which is a shame. So we're going to go and look somewhere else. But look, in other news, how nice is that? 30th, it's not a 30th Spirit jersey. It's €59.99. What do you think, guys? Is there any one of these? Nice. It's actually the first Spirit jersey I've seen since I've been here, so I don't know if they've got any others. Tempted to go and look in the Disney Village, because I really want the 30th one, but if not, could be a good option. Okay, it's quite exciting. We've just seen something that, is it a cake pop? Is it a cookie pop? I don't know.
Celebration
They're looking good.
marshmallow lollipop.
A celebration marshmallow lollipop, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I need one of these in my life.
So, and Bella wanted
We've
a
been
Mickey
looking for
marshmallow.
this sort
so
of
this
thing
is
for
kind
ages.
of-
Since we got here yesterday, you know what I mean. But we haven't found them anywhere yet. I know there is a shop on Main Street that's got a
They
big
aren't
selection of
exactly
them.
cake pops, but they're marshmallow lollipops. Close enough.
We'll take it. Go on then, Zaza, try it. What do you think? Is it good?
Time to test me. I'm Bella 4 here. Trying, I think, a vanilla marshmallow thing. It looks like this has got pink marshmallow in it. Oh, it's got to be good. Try that. And indeed it is. Watch out for
Okay.
that bit.
Let's give it a go.
Pink chocolate. Can I please try this?
Okay.
Bella 4 trying the strawberry ones.
Okay, so these, the inside of this is kind of like the marshmallow in a Marks and Spencer's marshmallow chocolate tea cake, which you'll know about if you're from the UK. Oh, so this one has got strawberry pink goo inside it.
Pink marshmallow.
I love that one. Which one's the best one, guys? The pink marshmallow or white
I
marshmallow?
don't know, they're both good. Pink.
Pink one?
Yeah, probably. So they're both
Really good.
really good. You've got to try these now.
Okay, this is really sickly, but I can't stop eating that. So we've just checked at the Princess Pavilion to see if it's a booking thing or whatever, and they've just sent us round to the disabled access queue. So it looks like it is possible to do this without an appointment. There is a little bit of a queue, obviously just not as long as the 90-minute queue for the standby queue. But we're on a bit of a clock watch now. We're supposed to be at the priority access bit for the parade at 5 if we want to make it at 5:30, and I'm not sure if we're going to make it all. We kind of committed to this princess queue. We've had some wobbles because I know it's shorter than the main queue, but it's still a challenging queue for my lot. We are now at the front, so glad we stuck with it. Let's see some princesses.
Yeah!
How excited are you right now?
Oh, really, 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 really.
Belle?
So excited. Yeah.
Yes, please.
With it. Hi, Marshmallow. It's so wonderful to meet you. Oh, how are you today? Oh, good. And what's your name? Ben. And yours? Yeah. Beautiful. What's that for? William. That's a wonderful name too. I like it. So much. Thank you. And I love your dresses too. Did you make them yourself? No, I love making pastel dresses. This is my family Really? That's wonderful. Would you like me to sign these for you? Yes, please. Thank you so much. You do know my friend Pascal? Yeah. You do? He's very good at hiding. Playing hide and seek. So you should look for him today. Okay. Can you see him anywhere? One. Two. And what are you doing for the rest of the day? Make sure you leave with me, okay? Did you? That's wonderful. I'm trying to show you my bag. Really? I like the hammer. Thank you so much. It takes so long to brush.
Thank you so much. Woo! Oh, yeah. Make sure you look for me, okay? Come on, then, let's get out so we can wait for the castle. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Are you so happy? Well, that was epic. The cast member who was helping us out in there said that the parade starts up here opposite this restaurant by the big doors, so maybe we could catch it from here because I'm not sure we're gonna have time to make it to the priority access area.
We'll try.
Ooh, it's super hot now, but we've managed to get a spot for the parade right by the entrance of where the parade starts. I've got the children sitting in the shade and I'm kind of bagsying our space a metre or so away, just to make sure that we actually get to see everyone front and centre. The parade starts in 20 minutes. The children should be fine. I may have melted into a puddle on the floor, but it'll be worth it to the parade.
Et maintenant, and now, Disney Stars on Parade! Salut, je m'appelle Winnie. Vous voulez faire partie de ma bande?
ici. Un pouvoir étrange et captivant.
Attends un peu que je raconte ça aux jouets.
Oh, câlin. Serrez-moi dans vos bras, tout de suite. Waouh, tu as vu, Seb? Tous ces gens ont l'air si heureux.
Anna, tu ne trouves pas qu'il y a une atmosphère très particulière?
Oh my goodness, I loved Stars on Parade, and that was a really good spot to watch it in if you get there. We got there about half an hour before, so even with priority access, which is like the disabled area, apparently you've got to get there about 5 o'clock for the 5:30 parade to get any kind of where with it anyway. So that was as good a spot as any. It was close to where we were. Obviously we were in the princess bit, and it was right at the beginning of the parade. So yeah, I thought that was, I'd recommend that spot. Would you, Will? Would you recommend that spot for the parade? It's a bit different to the Dream Shine Brighter, which we saw yesterday. It's more like a parade that moves to a final spot. So it's kind of a parade, and then it kind of lands at the stages in front of the castle. So if you are not in front of the castle, you miss that bit, and you'd get a different view depending where you stood of different characters doing different things. Whereas the Stars on Parade, it just moves in a linear fashion. So wherever you stand along the parade route, you get to see the same thing really. Thanks so much for watching. The next vlog will be on screen now as soon as that's live. Don't forget to like and subscribe and do all those YouTubey things. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!